What up, everybody? Got a review here for you. This is my review of the Holy Stone F180C. Here's the quad itself. It's really cool looking. You can see that it has these little dinosaur type spines on it. Gives it a pretty cool look. And this is pretty obviously another clone of the Hubsan X4. They did do some, different styling, which is pretty cool. The eyes light up with the LEDs, and it looks pretty cool. I have to say that I think this is faster than the X4, and it also flies smoother. It doesn't have that twitchy, jerky accelerometer that the X4 has. It's real smooth in flight. It doesn't have a fast yaw like the X4, but it flies better. It flies smoother. It's much more nice to fly. So this quad was sent to me by Holy Stone. They're an amazing company, so I'm just gonna put that out there. Their customer service is like some of the best I've ever dealt with anybody. I urge you guys to check out their stuff on Amazon, their storefront on Amazon. They have insanely fast shipping and real competitive prices. I think this one is listed for about $55 on Amazon, but I have seen it go up and down. I have seen it go down. 55 is the most I've ever seen it, but I have seen it down to around $40 before, I believe. This is the camera version, the C version. They have a non-camera version that is around $35, somewhere right around there. So if you don't want the camera, you can get the same super fast quad for, quite a bit less. So there's only a couple of bad things that I can find with this quad so far. First is the yaw. The yaw's not fast. It's probably around the same as the Cyma X11. That being said, with inputs on both sticks for turns, it'll turn on a dime. I mean, it'll turn so quick. Not as quick as the Hubsan, which turns a little too quick, but it'll turn very, very, very fast. So even though the yaw isn't fast, the pitch makes up for it in the turns. And this thing has a deep pitch on high. I mean, it's deep. That might be a negative a little bit because the pitch is so deep when you're in 100% rates that it kind of has a tendency to lose altitude, kind of goes down towards the ground. So if you want to get full speed, you need to bring it up a little bit just so you don't just nosedive. So the slow yaw is, one bad thing. And then the only other thing that I really have a problem with is that it has a one key return, and it's not good. I've never had anything where the one key return works well, and this one is just like those. You press the button, which is right on this pad, and it'll just kind of fly backwards. Like whatever way it's facing, it'll just fly backwards. It doesn't come back to you, it just flies backwards. It does have a headless mode too, where you can put it in before you take off. If you take off and you hit the headless one key return, it's just going to do the return. It's not going to put it in headless mode. You have to put the headless mode in before you take it off, before you take off. And it works okay. Like most headless modes, it'll go back and forth, and then it'll kind of just start drifting to where it's not back to the original heading. So it does have it though. So And that's about all the bad I can say about it. It's an extremely nice quad to fly. It's very responsive and smooth. The controls are really smooth, like the Eachine X6 Hex. These two the controls are like butter. They're so smooth. So let's talk about the good. This thing is fast. 25% rates is the only rate that this thing is not fast. 50 and 75%, this thing cooks. 100%, it's crazy. I mean, it's fast. So for me, that is a big plus because I like fast. So other good things are it comes with so much stuff. It comes with 2 batteries, and they're 350 milliamp hour batteries. It comes with 2 of them, so right off the bat, that's awesome. You can also fit these blue Hubsan 500 milliamp hour batteries, or they're made for whatever, but I bought them for my Hubsan originally. They fit the X11 and a bunch of other things too. But you can fit these in. It sticks out just a bit out the back, but not very much. Doesn't really affect the flight performance, and you get, with these, you get about 10 minutes almost, depending on if you use the camera and how you fly it. These 350 milliamp hour batteries, you get about 7 minutes of flight. Like I said, it depends on what you're doing. If you're using the camera, the flip function, whatever. But you get about 6 or 7 minutes with these. It also comes with a prop removal tool and the props that are on it, and then 2 full spare sets. So you get 12 props out of the box. I mean, that's pretty awesome to me to get that many props. You also get a 2-port charging station, USB charging station, and the cable's in here and it plugs right in there. And then you can charge both your batteries at the same time. This is cool. You don't have to, if you don't have a hobby style charger or a multi-port already, this is cool. You don't have to sit there and wait 2 hours for both of them to charge. They'll charge at the same time. And this does shut off when they're done charging, so they won't overcharge. So it's pretty nice. It also has this protective frame cage that goes on it like that, and it just pops in the bottom of the landing feet here. Real easy to take on and off. I have the flight demo, I do use this so you guys can see how much it affects or doesn't affect the flight. It does affect the flight. Not so much on 25 or 50% rates, but it does on 100%. It does slow it down, and it makes the slips real sloppy. Most prop guards and cages make the flips on quads sloppy, and this is no exception. But it does come with it, and it protects all around the motors besides just the props. So when you first get it, if you're scared of the speed, you might want to leave this on just so you don't break it the first day. It does have a 2 megapixel camera, and camera's right here, and it has a little bit downward facing, not much. It's not adjustable, but it takes pretty decent footage. Not any jello as far as I could tell on the couple of times that I used it. They're almost non-existent jello with this one, so that's pretty good. It does come with the SD card, which is, it's in my computer. But the card goes right here, and it comes with a 2 gigabyte micro SD. And it does have a USB card reader too. So I mean, it comes with a lot of great stuff. I mean, so it's not like a stripped down version where you're getting, just the quad and a battery and a controller. You get a whole bunch of stuff. Holy Stone did a really great job of packaging this and making this their own. Um, uh, you know, Big shout out to them for putting all these extras in it. I mean, I wish everything came with two batteries. That's such a cool, thing to do, especially when these have flight times of only 6 or 7 minutes, and you got two batteries right off the bat. You don't have to order an extra one. So here's the transmitter here, and it's okay. It's pretty good. I'm not gonna hate on it. I like it better than the Cyma Xbox controllers. It's more of a PlayStation kind of style. It has sticks. I don't think they come off. Oh, I guess they do. It doesn't come with thumb pads though, so it just has sticks. It has a nice LCD screen on the top here. Gives you, all your trim, your rates. You can turn the lights on and off by pressing this button. So that's pretty cool. You can turn the lights on and off. This is the headless mode 1-key return button. You press up on here to take stills and down on this to start the video. These are just your trim buttons. This is your rate. Your bumper, your left bumper up here is your rates. It has 4 rates. And the yaw doesn't change. It's got 1 yaw, but it has 4 rates. And this is your flip up here, and it does really fast, tight flips. Really nice flips on this. Not so much with the prop guard cage, but without it, really tight, really fast, real fast. And it does really good ones in full forward flight too. If you back flip real quick, you'll keep your speed and it'll do a nice flip. So the controller's pretty good. I kind of feels good in my hand. I'm not gonna hate on this controller at all. It's not a hobby style one, but it feels good and it's very, very responsive. Has a pretty good instruction manual. It's in English and Chinese. Chinese side is on the reverse. What I did like about it is that it has these gray sections, and they give you like a lot of good information. It tells you how to recalibrate the accelerometer, put it in headless mode and 1-key return. And it also has these things called worm tips, which I'm not sure why it says worm, but they warn you like to save the video. You got to turn off the video before you turn off the quadcopter. Tells you that the SD card's not in there. It's pretty handy, and they make it so you actually will, they have it grayed out so you'll actually look at it, and it gives you real good information. So the accelerometer on this is really nice. It's not snappy, like I said, like the X4. It's a very, very stable. I mean, you can fly this hands off, no problem. And I will show that in the video demo. So this is the Holy Stone F180C, and give you like a nice little last look at it here. It's really cool looking. I'm digging the spines. I like them, and they don't affect the flight at all, but they look cool. It does have LEDs, and it has the right configuration. The red's in the back, the blue's in the front. This darker model, they don't shine through the body, as well as a white one or a lighter colored one would. But you can see them. It looks really cool at night. It's got the eyes in the front that light up blue. So you definitely can fly this at night. And I think that's about it for the tabletop. Once again, thank you, Holy Stone, for providing me the chance to review and fly this really, really fun quadcopter. please go check out their stuff on Amazon. You can't go wrong with you cannot go wrong with their customer service. If you ever have a problem with anything from them, they will help you, no questions asked, and faster than you could even imagine. So definitely go check them out, and we'll go through the demo and take you through the pitches and the rates and the whole regular thing we do here for reviews, and we'll get it done and slap a sticker on it and call it a review. All right, let's go check that out. Hey everybody, so this is the outdoor flight demo of the Holy Stone F180C, and I do have the protective prop guard cage on it, so I'll take you through the rates and the pitches and do a little flying with that on it so you can see, and then I'll take it off and we'll get some speed runs in with it. You can recalibrate the accelerometer by holding the flip key down and both sticks down and to the left. It'll beep and then it'll be done. Okay, so this is 50% rate, and there's the pitch. Got a pretty nice pitch for 50%. And there's the yaw. Whoa. Move over here a little bit. So there's the yaw. It just has one yaw rate, and that's it. It's not super fast, not real slow either. So here's the pitch on 75% rate. You can see it gets moving on the lower rates. There's the yaw, it doesn't change. And here's the pitch on 100%. It's pretty deep, and once again the yaw, see, it doesn't change. So take it for a little flight here with the cage on. It actually doesn't do too bad with the cage. Still flies pretty smooth. Okay, let's oh. Here's 25%. Or wait, yeah, I don't think I had it on 25 to start. I had it on 50. So here's the pitch on 25. So that's pretty good for beginners. Not too bad. Same yaw rate. Let's give it a little flight on this is 25. So kind of slow. Not too slow though. Well, not too bad. So here's a 50% rate. Pretty fast on 50%. So here's 75. Gets cooking on 75. So, and here's 100%.
So I think the protective cage there slows it down just a bit. On 100%, we'll take it off and we'll get some speed runs in it. So let's do a couple of flips with the cage on. Still does pretty nice flips. It looks like it gets a little sloppy. Not too bad. So this does have a headless mode, and I haven't tried it yet. We'll give it a shot. Whoa. Okay. So headless mode, I don't know if it actually goes into headless mode. It looks like it's just a one key return, and it looks like it just flies backwards. Let's try that again. Yeah. So this is without the cage. This is on 25% rates, and this thing is so stable. It's so smooth and it flies so stable. That's just the wind pushing it there. Let's do a flip without the cage on. Much better. Nice flips. Okay, let's fly it out here. So this is on 25% without the cage. So it's still pretty docile. Turns really quick though still. Whoop. So bump it up to 50 here. Boy, I really like how this thing flies. It's really smooth. So that's 50% rates. Right there. Oh, it looks like it's an LVC. Okay, got a fresh battery. It's nice. This comes with two, so that's really cool. So we're gonna finish it off. I got 75 and 100% to go just for some speed runs, and then we'll call it a review. So this is 75% rates. Trying to give it some full throttle. The wind's a little pushing it around a little bit, so there's 75. That was pretty much full throttle there. Okay, we'll bump it up to 100 now. And this thing goes really fast. You can see how deep the pitch gets there. Those nice banks. Wow, this thing really gets moving. Okay. think that's good for the flight footage. This thing is awesome. It's very fast, and it's very responsive, and it controls very smooth. The controls are very smooth on it. Whoa. All right. There's a funnel there. See if we can get one more funnel before I cut the video off. There we go. Those pretty nice funnels. All right. So that is the Holy Stone F180C. Thanks, guys.